We primarily use, or at least the part that I'm involved in is we're using it as a sales portal. So all of our sales that we used to track through Excel spreadsheets that we had to send around are all loaded in, and we also have links and resources and things like that. They can place orders. We track shipments once those orders are placed. Reconcile. We've got an RMA module built out. We've got a whole bunch of things, and all geared towards a third party Salesforce. Yeah, I mean it does well. Makes it easy to. I guess a lot of things that used to be like really cumbersome and tedious to put together in Excel, it just does for you automatically. You can set I use notifications and subscriptions and things like that, and build out a bunch of custom reports that'll automatically send things out to my users and just send them the information. That way, I don't have to go cut up a report a bunch of times. Yeah, I mean, it just makes all that kind of stuff easy and automatic. Okay, so right now we're gonna have to restructure and figure out some archiving solutions, I guess, because we're running out of capacity. We've got about I don't know 800,000 entries in one of our tables, like our main table that we use for sales reporting, and which represents about 14 months of sales, but like we'll probably double that in the next 6 months easily, and just because of the rate of our growth. And so that my long-term concerns are making sure we can house enough data and present it to people quickly enough, where it's not loading. And uh, yeah, that's my main thing. I mean, there's a learning curve. Like I've got a bunch of people on my team who have not been building this thing for the last year, and I can't just like assign stuff over to them. But I guess that's job security. Oh, I mean, definitely 10. Yeah. Um, well, so we've been seeing a whole bunch of different things at this conference of project management and site selection and things like that. It's probably great for all of those. I've always used it as a sales portal with like different permissions, and I think it's great at all of that. And that's something that I haven't seen other people talk through. But at both the companies I've used it with, it's been really great for that. So. Oh, I mean, definitely yes. Yeah, what we just have send out automatically with tracking it's the type of stuff that would take, dozens of people hours a day to put together through spreadsheets. It's just impossible. And we're able to just basically set up rules where it'll automatically do that stuff without without additional action on our part after the setup. Yeah, it keeps our Salesforce and our internal teams informed. Yeah, it's really useful and irreplaceable. I have so my last company used Salesforce, and I've not looked through much of that, but they were talking about potentially transitioning. I don't know how much between the two, like what the pros and cons would be, but I know that was something under consideration with my previous company. Company now, we're not looking at anything else. Yeah, just tons of time savings, and it helps us spot problems before like they just snowball out of control. Because a lot of the stuff you wouldn't like a lot of things that we can spot early on, we wouldn't find out about until somebody's lost a ton of money, and so this just helps us get out in front of that. Very yes. Yeah, I mean, they helped us build it out, and yeah, we were able to launch it quickly and add a whole bunch of features as we went. So yes, yes.